having been recently elected as president of the Student Council, approached his mom, who is actually a vice president of the Parent Teachers Association, and was discussing with her what kind of support she could provide him with as a parent and I guess as PTA executive member in terms of helping him to meet the mandate that he was given. And remember, like a politician, he had gone up to the assembly and promised certain things. So he had to seek to fulfill those promises. And in that discussion, the idea of furniture and outlets for the various classrooms, additional outlets for the various classrooms. The furniture was obvious. The outlets are to accommodate you students charging your devices and so on, computer devices. And so it was out of that idea that Mrs. Halvish contacted me and asked if we can seek support. And she had, in her opinion, an institution that was willing to assist. That institution First Kind of Advantage. And so we had, as we have had in the past, what I would consider to be magnanimous support from the bank. They donated 6,000 EC dollars. And they said to us, go and get some food. So I wanted to put your hands together. I now invite you to give Mr. Kodogan your undivided attention as we share.
Thank you very much. May not have such a projected voice as your principal, but I will try. First and foremost, congrats. I know you quite well. I'm happy to know that you are carrying out the mandate and the promises that you make. So you could be a really different politician. We at CABC First Caribbean, one of the areas that we try to place a lot of emphasis on is in the area youth, and we jump at any opportunity to partner with a school, especially the school that is producing the results, like the St. Vincent Grammar School. We have had a history of contributing in different forms, and this is just another way that we want to make sure that your life at school is one where you can focus on what is important, and that's your education. We don't want you to be coming to school and focusing on discomfort or areas where that you don't have control. So we felt that this gesture would be one that will definitely help you and help the students who would use the chairs to be able to be more comfortable while they are in a school environment. Within CABC First Caribbean, there is something called a Comtrust Foundation. It's a section of our bank which focuses on our corporate responsibility. And our corporate responsibility is where we look for opportunities to partner with community groups, schools, various organizations to basically better the life of Vincentians. This happens across the region in various territories, but for us in St. Vincent, we make sure that we can use it to our maximum and benefit, as I said, importantly, the youth. So we're very, very happy to have partnered with the school to provide these chairs, and especially I worked quite closely with Mrs. Halvish in other organizations, and when she came forward, we saw it as an opportunity that we could not pass up. We are committed to the school. We've done it this year, and I'm sure we will have other opportunities, and this is not a promise as on the podium, but I'm sure we will look for other opportunities once the funds permit that we will continue to support the school in any opportunity and any ventures that will make your life a lot easier while you are at school. So we're really happy, and this obviously the sample of the chairs, and what we will ask is that you carry them. Okay, we know accidents happen, but we want to make sure that you as students look after what is given to you, because usually when you do that, more tends to come your way. Okay, so please make sure that you do look after those of you who would use them and leave them for other students to come. It's very, very important that you do that. And once again, we look for other opportunities where we can try our best to assist the schools. So,
and now we have the symbolic handing over of the chairs. I must say something though. President of the Student Council himself is a big thing. He doesn't have a chair at present. You have one now? I got one. Okay. Yes. But I remember he had none for a while. Mr. Padogan to perhaps symbolically pass on over for us to the President of the Student Council. Now we are on the let me say this. The bank last year also contributed to our yearbook. Well, I don't know how many persons would have seen a copy of the yearbook, but they are now in the library, and the Form 5 students each has a copy of the yearbook. And once again, we will be producing the yearbook. And hopefully when it is your time to graduate, we would also be producing that yearbook. So once again, thank you for turning out, and let us extend again our appreciation to the bank for their generosity.